Before we get into today's video, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I am not a veterinarian. I am not a professional of any sorts or means. I just own 14 guinea pigs and have been taking care of them for over a year. I have had guinea pigs in the past, 6 years ago. So over the past 6 years, I've been doing as much research as I can. So anything I do suggest is based off of my own personal opinion and recommendations of my own experience. I hope you enjoy today's video, and let's dive right into it. Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today's video we are going to be reacting to my subscribers' guinea pig cages. First up, we have two different cages submitted by Kira's Animals here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. In the first cage, we have a single male named Oliver living in, after doing the homework myself, it's a 9 square foot cage, great size for a single male. He always has access to fresh hay, fresh water. They spot clean once a day. They have foraging toys, which I don't quite see any in his enclosure right now, but maybe you removed it to clean, I don't know. I see he has a water bowl. Just a thought, maybe you can attach a water bottle as well, just because I know some guinea pigs tend to kick poop in there, or they might pee in the water. And just having a water bottle will also ensure that they have fresh water at all times in case you're not home to change the bowl or anything right away. You got plenty of hides in here for him, which is great. A nice cozy cuddle cup. I see an Amazon box, probably used as a tunnel maybe. Although it doesn't matter because if it's only him, it's fine. My only suggestion for that is maybe remove the Amazon tape, the black tape, as well as the packaging label. I know there's glues that are used on there, and we don't want to potentially risk having the guinea pigs ingest any of that. I see some nice cozy little beds or pillows. I can't make out what they are exactly. But overall, great size cage for your guinea pig, Oliver. I love the fleece pattern. I absolutely love the multicolored bath mat here. I see like a little wood chew. That's great. Cardboard boxes double up as a chew toy as well. So great job with that. And let's move on to the next cage that she submitted. This is a 3x7 using clear grids that are 12 inches each grid. It houses her two females, Cleo and Gina. They have a ton of hay, 24/7, same with water, tons of toys, and lots of love from me. Okay, well that's great. I see a big hay pile here with, I'm assuming, a litter box or litter tray. I see two different foraging toys where you can hide your pellets in there or treats. That's fabulous. I see a little thing of stacking cups. I'm not sure what you use that for, but I imagine something similar. I see a DIY tunnel here using the two grids. That's a great creativity. I like that. I'm seeing what looks like a strawberry hide that folds down into a bed. I see the rainbow fiddlestick tunnel, a cuddle cup, the night angel treat ball, another Amazon box. So once again, with the Amazon box, maybe just remove the black tape that's on top. You can fold over and overlap the top of the box so that it stays closed. And I see another kind of a DIY hidey. It looks like it's one of those from those drawer pull things, similar to what that is right there. But great creativity. I love that. Because it only has two guinea pigs, it's an amazing amount of space. So the same suggestion as before with the water bowl. Maybe if there's a way you can attach a water bottle as well, just to ensure that they always have fresh water, because, you know, guinea pigs are guinea pigs, and they tend to kick poop in there in places where it doesn't belong. Now, granted, I have a herd of 8 guinea pigs, so poop is always everywhere. So It could be different with your two, I'm not sure, but it's just a suggestion. Take with it what you want. And yeah, overall, great cages, and I want to thank you for submitting. And let's move on to the next one. So for our next cage, we have two different cages by Guinea Pig Girl here, also on YouTube. She's posted a photo of only one of the two cages, but in each cage there are two females. The first pair is living in a 6x2 CNC cage, 2 water bottles, so that it's 1 per piggy. They have 24/7 access of hay and pellets. And the other cage has 2 females in a 5x2 with a 1x2 push out. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but let's see here. I will post the photos somewhere within the screen. So I see there are a lot of DIY items, which I think is absolutely fantastic. There's not a whole lot of hay, but she did mention that there's not a lot of hay and that she is going out to buy more. So that explains that. That is okay. I love the DIY cardboard tunnel with the fleece covering it, and how you made the corner fleece forest with cardboard there. That's really unique. I give you an A+ for that. I see a red tunnel. I can see one of the water bottles. I do notice you are using disposable puppy pads under the fleece. I personally will never use that because if a guinea pig chews on it, it can be toxic to them, and I just don't think it's worth that struggle. In the second photo that you will see somewhere on the screen, if you look closely, there is a DIY, kind of like I guess a bunk bed shelf type thing within the cage, and on the shelf part there's a puppy pad. If you look closely, you will see that the guinea pigs have been chewing on it. I would be very, very careful about using disposable puppy pads if your guinea pigs have access to it like that. There are certain chemicals that are made within the puppy pad that can be toxic to guinea pigs. Also, if they ingest too much of it, it can cause an intestinal blockage, and again, I don't think it's worth that hassle. Space-wise, you have a great sized cage for 2 females each. Lots of DIY items, which I think is very unique. There's not a whole lot I would critique other than about the puppy pads, in my opinion. But thank you so much for submitting. All right, moving along into cage number 3. This is submitted by Andrew. Andrew has 3 female guinea pigs. They're CNC cage using 14-inch grids. I will show you the picture up top here, or maybe over here, somewhere on that screen like before. So it's an L-shaped cage. It's absolutely adorable. I can tell you right now, I absolutely love it. It's the equivalent of, I believe, if it was just one section, it would be probably about a 6x2, which would be about 16.3 square feet. I tried doing the calculations in my head, or not in my head, but on paper, and it's about that. It might be a little bit more, a little bit less, but it's about 16.3 square feet. I love the fact that you have enrichment toys scattered throughout. You've got the Oxbow activity wall, I see. I think those are like the apple chewwood sticks hanging down on the other side there. Multiple hay stations, which is great. I believe that's a litter pan you're using, so that's great. 2 water bottles for 3 guinea pigs is pretty sufficient. You could add a third just to be on the safe side so that you absolutely know for a fact they won't run out of water. I love the, I think that's a monkey design voice tunnel, and the fact that you have the wooden log tunnel, and then there's a green pigloo in here as well. So you got lots, you got enough hideys for each of them, and they still have plenty of space to run around. I see the pellet dish there. This is an amazing cage. I love it. I really do. And your guinea pigs are absolutely adorable. I can see 2 of them in here. Third one must be hiding somewhere or blends in somewhere. Really great cage, Andrew. I really don't have any, like, negative anything to say about this cage at all. It's just, it's fantastic. Looks like some of the chloroplast on near the water tray was chewed a little bit, but not a big deal. If you ever did want to kind of like protect the edges of the chloroplast so that your guinea pigs can't chew on it, Guinea Pig Cages store and I believe Cavy Cages, and on Amazon you can get like those edge protectors. I don't have any with me to show you, but they're just like little plastic edge protectors that you can slip on and line all the way around the cage on the chloroplast so that your guinea pigs can't really chew the chloroplast. And it's a hard enough plastic that they can't chew through it. Some guinea pigs may find a way to do it, but I haven't met any yet. So, fantastic cage, Andrew. Thank you so much for submitting. And let's move on to the next one. All right, our next submission is from Shane, who is also known as Guinea Pig Guardian here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. She submitted 2 different cages. Her first one is Her first one is 42 inches by 56 inches using 14-inch grids and panels, so that's a 3x4. The front panels are only 6 inches high, containing 2 bores, which is crash and chip. Okay, let's have a look here. We got 2 fiddlestick tunnel. We got 2 spider plants in there, but the guinea pigs don't bother with the plant. There is a empty flower pot in there for them to lean against in case they get too warm. There's a pellet bowl completely full to the top at all times. Fresh veggies every day. And I see a water bowl and a hay rack. Now, the holes that are on the hay rack, they don't look too big, they don't look too small. It looks like the guinea pigs can access the hay like fairly easily, so I don't see an issue with that. I know there's a lot of people that are against hay racks. I personally use hay bags or hay piles. I see some foraging balls. I think those are the ones that I donated to you. I could be wrong, but I think those are the ones. And I see an empty egg carton that's, I'm going to assume, used for foraging. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's a connector piece. Never mind. Okay, so that size cage is great for 2 male guinea pigs. I noticed that you're using guinea dad liners, but you're not utilizing the pockets. I'm not sure why, but I know that if I was using guinea dad liners, what I would do is have one of the pockets with the fiddlestick tunnel sticking partway through on like this end, and then the other pocket at the other end, so that it kind of gives more than just the 2 fiddlestick tunnels as an option for hiding, because the pocket doubles up as a hidey as well. That's what I would do though. But great cage. I love the spider plants. I mean, as long as you're not eating it, you don't have to worry about it. And it just, it adds a little je ne sais quoi to the cage. I think it looks really cool. So our next cage that we have down below is a 4x4 using 14-inch grids and 2x4 chloroplast base. Okay, I see what you mean, yeah. So in the second cage here, we have Moose and Riot that live there. There are, sorry, trying to open the picture here. I see 2 cardboard tube tunnels, 4 corner space houses. Lucky boys. Big pellet dish. I see the foraging balls as well. Bowl of water. It gets changed out once every 12 hours. And I see the foraging balls in there. I can't remember. I think I said that. And the same kind of hay rack as in the other cage. So 4x4, absolutely amazing. I'm even more amazed that the guinea pigs don't escape without the grids around it. But I guess, you know, some guinea pigs are just strict homebodies and have no interest in jumping out, which is great. I have nothing negative to say about this at all. Like, nothing negative, nothing really constructive criticism, nothing really much. I see you do have the pocket showing outward in this cage. I'm not sure if your boys use the pocket or not. I imagine Moose might, if he felt cold or something. There is a heating pad underneath the liners to help keep the skinny pig warm if he feels cold. There was something else you said about this cage. What was it? Okay, no, that was it. Okay, so the bottom cage has 4 natural chew balls in there. Cardboard egg carton as well. The remains of a toilet paper tube for chew toys, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The heating pad for Moose to keep him warm. 1 water bowl that's refreshed every 12 hours. So, I don't know, the only thing that I would maybe suggest, depending on what your work schedule might be like, is maybe adding in just at least 1 water bottle so that they have extra option, and that way it ensures that they always have access to fresh water, just in case you don't get home in time to refresh their water bowl. They might be clean pigs and you might not have poop or pee that ends up in the water, which if you don't, well, that's absolutely fantastic, and then you're good to go. So this is fantastic cages. I've been seeing nothing but great size enclosures for your guinea pigs, everyone. Shane, thank you for submitting. This has been a lot of fun so far. Alright, and for our final submission of today's video, we have 2 different cages, both 2x4s, with 1 single guinea pig per cage. Now, this person did not specify if it's male or female, but I suppose in this case it doesn't matter because it's only 1 guinea pig per cage. The person who submitted this cage, her name is Danielle, I believe. Yeah, Danielle, or D for short, also known as Guinea Pig Chronicles, here on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. She's got some really adorable guinea pigs. I believe she said she just recently upgraded them to the cage here that's going to be shown on the screen. So I don't know what the cage looked like before, but I'm assuming it's still a well-deserved upgrade. So from what I can see, there's a little wooden log bridge in each side. I'm not sure if that's meant to be used as a tunnel or not. If your guinea pigs are adult guinea pigs, I imagine that they can't really go through it, but they're good for, like, I have some of those, or had some of them, and they're better for, like, smaller guinea pigs, like baby guinea pigs maybe, or hamsters even. But still, nonetheless, it's a great item to have in the cage because it can be used as a chew toy. I see 1 water bottle each, which is not a problem. They each have a pellet dish. I see the hay piles, which is great. A lot of guinea pigs absolutely love to burrow in the hay and just dive right in. So, great use of that space for the hay. I do notice you have the plastic hideys. I personally am not a huge fan of the plastic hideys. That's not to say I don't own any, because I do, and in a pinch I will use them, but I try not to. And the reason I try not to use them is because when your guinea pig is laying in their hidey house, they could be in there for however long, and most guinea pigs pee where they eat or sleep. So if they're sleeping in the hidey house, that moisture is just sitting there, and within a plastic hide is kind of like a fish tank in the sense that the humidity level builds up, and that will lead bacteria growth. And then your guinea pig is now breathing in this bacteria air-filled space, and it's just overall not good for their health. So my suggestion is, if you have even an old towel, an old blanket, that you can just like use little binder clips, kind of like these. You can just drape it over the top, and that can create a hidey space for them, and it then maximizes their space that they have to run around. If they do zoomies, I'm not sure how old your guinea pigs are, but that is my suggestion. Or you can get like a corner fleece forest where it still provides them that sheltered, safe space, but doesn't take away from their space, if that makes any sense. That is literally the only suggestion I have for that. Other than that, you didn't really give me too much detail to go off of, so I don't know if they get chew toys, or if you like do DIY chew toys for them or not. But any kind of enrichment that you can give them, guinea pigs will thrive on it. So, beautiful cage upgrade. You did a great job. I can't really give the square footage because you didn't tell me if they were 12-inch or 14-inch grids. And I don't want to really take a guess in case I am wrong. But nonetheless, great cages, and thank you so much for submitting. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see future videos like this, comment down below, let me know. We can make it happen. Alright, thank you everyone, and I hope you have an awesome, fantastic day.